Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch his tour in the northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Tripura today, amid intensifying protests over the Citizenship Amendment Bill, which the centre is trying to push in the parliament. Now, the bill has been passed in the Lok Sabha already and is expected to be tabled in the Rajya Sabha in the budget session. And today's visit will be Prime Minister Modi's first tour in the region after massive protests had erupted over the Citizenship Amendment Bill. Now, ahead of his visit, a massive protest rally was organized in Dhalai district of Tripura, led by the royal scion Pradyut Manikya Debarman. And earlier this week, 3 tribal leaders in Tripura were booked under charges of sedition for taking part in anti-citizenship bill protests, where they're accused of raising anti-India slogans. Protests have also intensified in Manipur and an indefinite stir has been launched. Several anti-citizenship bill protests have erupted, including from groups called All Assam Students Union, Northeast Students Organization and activist Akhil Gogoi and other intellectuals from the Northeast. I have my colleague Ratnadeep with more details on this story. So, Ratnadeep, you're with us. If you could tell us, the Prime Minister is expected to visit the 3 northeastern states today, but this is the first time he's visiting those states after the protests. He first addressed a rally in Silchar last month when the bill had been tabled in the Lok Sabha. Now, this is the first time he's visiting. So, what is the situation like? What is the environment like? Several protests have already erupted in 3 of these states.
That's right, Shruti. This visit of the Prime Minister is very crucial for the BJP, given the fact that ever since the Citizenship Amendment Bill got passed in the Lok Sabha, there has been massive protest in Northeast. In fact, when Prime Minister landed yesterday in Guwahati, on his way from the airport to the Raj Bhavan, he was shown black flags. Protesters came on the street despite there was massive security arrangement, yet the protesters were able to stand on the streets and protest, show him black flags. In fact, there were slogans given of Modi go back. So that just goes to show what has been the level of protest. In fact, the protesters have claimed that there would be more protest across Northeast, but the Prime Minister's visit is very significant because he is going to visit 3 states. He's starting his tour today with Arunachal Pradesh. Around 10 o'clock he will reach the capital Itanagar, and he is going to inaugurate and lay foundations of several key projects, including the Greenfield Airport at Holongi in Arunachal Pradesh. Now, Arunachal Pradesh is one state in the country which does not have an airport of its own, so very important for the state, as well as he will address a public rally, but all eyes would be on his public rally in Changsari, which is just on the outskirts of Guwahati, where he's going to address a massive turnout. That's what the state BJP, Assam state BJP claims, that over 1 lakh people would be present. He's going to lay the foundation stone of the aims for Northeast, which is coming up at Changsari. In fact, the work would also start from today. So that's a very significant and major project for the Northeast, and has been one of the poll promise of the BJP when it came to power. And in fact, it is expected that there can be protest in that venue as well, and he is going to address the people there. So all eyes would be on what Prime Minister has to say on the Citizenship Amendment Bill. But the party feels that all this protest is not going to create any impact on the fortunes of the party. We did speak to senior Assam Cabinet Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, and this is what he had to tell us.
There is a difference of opinion in the northeastern region among our party, among our partners. But this is one of the difference. But this difference will not have any impact on the overall friendship which we have. So yes, in Northeast you have seen in many issues, at some point of time we have a difference of opinion, because this is a heterogeneous state. Different, one state doesn't go exactly similarity in other state. So we do have problems, but in spite of problems, NEDA will continue to be strengthened. BJP will be continue to be strengthened here, And I think that difference will not affect anyway.
One last thing, Prime Minister is coming to Northeast, very crucial for the BJP because this is his first visit after this protest against the citizenship bill. So what is the message that the party wants to send?
I think we have not read too much about the protest. This is one of the routine visit of Prime Minister when he is going to lay and initiate a huge economic development projects. So we are looking Prime Minister visit from that point of view.
There will be protests throughout the state. It is called by all Assam students in a 30 ethnic organization. And as per the decision of the Northeast Student Organization, there will be statewide protests, and there will be protests, and there will be the people will burn down the effigies of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, to show that we are not accepting the decision of the central government for their imposition of this bill on the people of Assam and Northeast.